Hey guys, it's your boy Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I know I haven't done, too many videos lately, because, you know, things have been super busy with my life. But but I digress. Yes, yeah, that's one of my dogs, Kai, but I digress. But I just wanted to show you the last games I got for 2022. So I end up getting Code of Princess EX for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I remember buying the 3DS version on day one release back in, I believe it was in October of 2012 when that version was released. I even did a review of it as well, and I did show that there's it's like a lot of things. Now, even the 3D when I had the 3DS version, it came with you know art book, and a music album. This version in particular, you know, comes with the instruction manual, this little keychain thingamajig, and obviously the cartridge itself. And but that but this was released before, but in 20, I think like in the early lifespan of the Switch, but it's been really, but the publisher Nicalis basically did a re-release, and now and I was happy that they did. But this is Code of Prince. Oh yeah, on top of that, it does have a reversible cover art for the case. But other than that, that's about it. This is Code of Princess EX for the Nintendo Switch. I also end up getting Shing for the Nintendo Switch. It is a beat 'em up, and I was able to. And what's even cooler is what's even interesting is that this release comes for, this is obviously a limited edition release, limited certificate of authenticity, limited edition of 5,000 copies from publisher Pixel Heart. But yeah, I actually I pre-ordered this game like a week back. But this is Shing for the Nintendo Switch. I also ended up getting Psikyo Shooting Library Volume 1 for the Nintendo Switch. It includes the following games: Strikers 1945, Strikers 1999, Strikers 1945 2, Soul Divide, Dragon Blaze, and Zero Gunner 2. And what's even interesting about this release is, so this is Psikyo Shooting Library Volume 1 for the Nintendo Switch. I also ended up getting Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja for the Nintendo Switch. This is the T-Rex edition release. It is literally a remake of the arcade original, from developer Data East, which is now owned by Japanese company Gmode. And one thing's for sure, this version of the game has hand-drawn graphics and environments. I may do a review of this game sometime soon, if possible, and probably share my thoughts about it. What's a huge plus is that this release ends up getting like stickers, art stickers, a keychain, and this little pamphlet with the sticker. Caveman Ninja, Joe and Mac. Who can have girls kiss reward? Fight, Caveman Ninja. And this is obviously replicating as an advertisement from the game itself when that game was probably first released. And then this is all the instructions on how to play, blah, blah, blah. Although it's written in Japanese, now I will say I do understand Japanese a little bit. I'm not 100% fluent in it, but I do understand what it's saying to some degree. But I've played the original, and I actually have the original on Super Nintendo. But yeah, this is. But yeah, that is literally it. So this is New Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja for the Nintendo Switch. Another game I got is Jitsu Squad for the Nintendo Switch. This right here is a beat 'em up action title, and I think it's more beat 'em up action RPG or something like that. And then in this release, it also have this instruction card. I love it how this publisher in particular, Enon, from publisher Enon, basically release their titles with instruction manuals or some other good stuff. But this is Jitsu Squad for the Nintendo Switch. I also ended up getting Toaplan Arcade 1 collection for the Evercade, whether it be for the regular Evercade handheld or the Evercade video system, the Evercade Versus, Evercade VS. And it includes games like Tiger Heli, Truxton, Guardian Zero Wing, Alcon, Snow Bros, Flying Shark, and Teki Paki. Now, I will say I've played Flying Shark, although when it came out here in America on the NES, it is known as Sky Shark. I literally love the NES version, given the fact that the music from composer Tim Fallon was responsible for that music. Tim Fallon also did the music in the Commodore 64 version of Flying Shark as well. But I'm aware of games like Tiger Heli, Truxton, and Zero Wing. Especially if you played Zero Wing, you're probably familiar with this one great line, one great cutscene where, and it has become a complete an internet meme, like a complete internet joke, where I think this one character says, "All our base are belong to us." Now, we probably might know that is like bad English in video games back in the day, but but whatever. And but yeah, this is the Toaplan Arcade 1 collection for the Evercade. Last but not least, I also ended up getting the IREM Arcade 1 collection for the Evercade. It includes games like, the infamous R-Type, which, R-Type is all about. We all know what R-Type is all about. If you're a shoot 'em up fan like me, you should be able to know what R-Type is. And then you have other games like Moon Patrol, Battle Chopper, In the Hunt, Lightning Swords, and 10-Yard Fight. Now, I'm aware of In the Hunt, which is another shoot 'em up game from the same developer. I would I would and I'm also familiar with Moon Patrol when that game was localized here in America by I believe Midway. It it was definitely great fun to play that game. Moon Patrol, I mean the theme music to Moon Patrol, it is you can also find that in the Sega Master System version of Paperboy. But I I'm getting off topic. And 10-Yard Fight, I remember playing the NES game, and to be honest, I did not like it due to its slow, how slow that game moves. But then again, I've played other worse football games than that. And I think 10-Yard Fight is probably, you know, in a set isometrically. I not exactly. I mean, I pretty much vaguely remember, but yeah, this is the IREM Arcade 1 collection for the Evercade. And this is all of the last games I have picked up for 2022. As of now, this is Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I am signing off. You guys keep playing your video games. Take care. Happy New Year. Happy gaming. And I'll see you on the other side.